think that they're in control, but really, they're the ones in control. I know far too much about this. Really, I was looking for a Jordan-shaped hole, because Jordan.
At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have revenge.
I see Santa, and I gave him a candy cane. You got to see Santa? Nice. Did he take the candy cane? Or did he say, no, not for me? That's for you. Santa has to watch his waistline. Santa has diabetes. How do I crack myself up? I gotta stop cracking myself up. Yeah, this guy's gross. Look, what is on the back of his head? Oh, why are there two sacks on the back of his head? Like, I'm not one to body shame ever, right? I don't get down with that. But that's gross. That's disgusting. Ew. Ugh. I changed something yesterday other than the little dangly light that we're not going to tell Lars about right now. I'll fix it before Lars is back, okay? Lars is with their sister right now. So they don't need to know about this, okay? Nobody clip it and send it to them. If I can nail the hair and the beard, I can come back to doing all this. So there we go. We got it.
I think you have.
I
Oh,
feel
he doesn't
bad
take up, like, any space.
I love this song.
because I've kind of abandoned her on
Enshrouded as well.
Shrouded.
Hang on.
Oh,
Stop
what
talking.
the
I'm gonna
hell?
listen to this music. Oh, General Grievous. This new system is gonna be so you know where I'm going. It's gonna be so incredibly sophisticated. We're gonna be able to take demand from multiple different systems across the entire world and put them right into one system, and that way we can accurately depict and you can take the helmet off. It's annoying. Oh, okay. Jeez. I'm happy I'm not sitting here just talking crap. Unfortunately, completely unmuted. Like, ugh, there goes Ursa again, getting Phantom Menace. Should have been Mursa. And I'm like all mad about it, and then I actually go live, and I'm like, hey, it's so great that you got Phantom Menace. I love that. You know? All right. Anyway, here's 15 more seconds of a clip. You can keep a janitor employed long. There we go. I got it. I found it. A pre-work coffee hour mug and a lore shirt. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. I see it. Two very good classic orders. I love that. Definitely tell her I said thank you, and I'll try to remember to do so as well. Hey guys, can someone give me a hand?
Look at this. I bet it came in handy. You
Okay.
have to hand it to the ancient elves. They love their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
You can quit now, Rook.
Okay.
Rim World. It's a world of Rim World. World where everyone.
You might think this colony humble. It was no simple.
Ski Free is. Well, we love the K-pop. How do you? Here you go. Wait, shoot. Am I doing it right? There you go. Please don't come after me, K-pop Nation. Let's get. Well, okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the pre-work coffee hour. It is 6 a.m. on Wednesday, February, April 23rd, 2025. My brain is still stuck in February. The Phantom Menace today is Ursa for the 85th time. Wow. 85 times. Look at those beautiful rankings right there. Look at that. Right behind Clumsy at 136. One day K-pop Nation attacked. We're making sure, we're taking steps to make sure that doesn't happen. Then one day the Fire Nation attacked. I think that's the line, right? I think. From Avatar. Not the blue person one. But anyway, good morning. Congratulations, Ursa. Thank you also for checking it. And there's a check-in from Reaper as well. Reaper tipped the head. I tip my fedora to you. I don't wear a fedora. I never have. I'm just thinking through if there's a picture of me in a fedora out there somewhere. Okay, there might be. But it was ironic. I read it. I wore it ironically and I took a selfie. Excuse me, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I never wore it thinking it was, yeah, no. I think there might be one selfie out there. Listen, it was 2010, okay? It was a cringy time. It was a cringy time. And Lars, good morning. Welcome. Well, let's see here. So what's in the news today? Bethesda just shadow dropped Oblivion on us, which people said was going to happen, but I actually kind of thought they were going to give it a couple weeks. I thought they were going to be like, yeah, here's the announcement and it's coming out on May 1st or something. Pre-order now. Here's all your pre-order bonuses that you can get. If you pre-order it today, you can get a free horse armor or something. So I was kind of hoping for that because then I could plan it out a little bit. Because now I've seen everybody and their dog streaming Oblivion, and I've never played it before, and I want to play it on stream. Yeah, I glanced a little bit at Spooky. I did have the YouTube up for a little while, and I glanced a little because I've never played it before, so I don't want to spoil it. But man, does it look smooth. Maybe that's on his new beast of a computer, though. Ooh, it looks smooth, doesn't it? But it is on Game Pass, and I was gonna play Avowed for the very reason of people were saying, oh, it's kind of like an Elder Scrolls game. And I'm like, you know what? I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for that. And then they just drop the obviously supreme actual Oblivion, I'm told. So yeah, that should be what we play instead of Avowed. But I kind of feel like right now, there's so many people playing it. There's so many people streaming it. I'm a little worried about getting everyone kind of sick and tired of seeing it be streamed. I don't know. What do you guys think? Have you ever played it before, Ursa? Like, are you aware of like the story beats and whatnot? That's my thing, is like I've never played it, so I feel like it'll be a nice playthrough because I'm like, I'll go into it fresh, and then everyone else has already played it, right? For the most part. And so I don't have to worry about like, you know, like most games you have to worry about other people wanting to play it and spoiling it and stuff like that. So you played it before? Okay. Yeah, I feel like I remember an Xbox 360 that I had, that I got a copy of Oblivion because someone told me to play it. And I think that was around the time my Xbox got the Red Ring of Death. And I must have switched off of Xbox not too long after that, because I remember like obtaining Oblivion and being like, I should play this, and then never actually playing it. Yeah, you're an Elder Scrolls junkie. I'll allow that for now. Awesome. Auto-modded already. It's 6:05 a.m. Ursa's already been auto-modded. Good job. But hey, it's free on Game Pass, so that's pretty sick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the thing that we do next. You know, how big is it? It's got to be several hundred gigabytes, right? 119.22 gigabytes. Okay. You're an Elder Scrolls junkie. Wow. I wouldn't have known that about you. I would have thought, you know, like, oh yeah, like Elder Scrolls. I didn't know about a junkie. Started with Daggerfall, graduated to Morrowind, Oblivion, then Skyrim. I don't know Daggerfall. I know of Morrowind. There was Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this. We're not supposed to have age talks around here. Yeah, I definitely didn't play this.
Oh, hey, Skyrim's in here. Hammerfell, Morrowind. Wow. The Empire of Tamriel. I'm one of the weird people who never got into it. I don't think it's, honestly, I don't think it's weird. You know what, I get it. Mine really started at Skyrim. Skyrim was really good. It hit at just the right moment for me. It felt good. I like the exploration. I'm an exploration kind of guy, so I like that. I've tried to play Elder Scrolls Online. I've tried Skyrim, just not into it. Totally get that. It really doesn't make you that weird. After trying Daggerfall again recently, I don't know how I got into it. The controls were so confusing. I mean, to be fair, this is like a different era of games, right? You didn't have the kind of games that we have now, so maybe it was easier to get into because it's like you just put the time in. You did the work, Lutz was talking about streaming Daggerfall again. See, I would watch something like that for sure. I'd totally watch somebody play it before I'd play it myself. Someone tweaked it. He shared the link to get it. Interesting. There's a PC game. There's no excuse why I had trouble. I don't know. Well, it looks like there's these little like icons here, right? Did you have to like click on these to do the action? This looks like fight. There's a spell maybe. You could listen. Let's just listen to this giant monster and see what it has to say to us. Burn it with fire. You can't quite see it, but burn it with fire under my camera. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I guess we'll just keep going with Mass Effect for now, but this is totally going to be the next game. It'll be the next game for sure. But I think we'll go ahead and get through Andromeda first because we'll kind of let that hype die down. Literally everybody and their dog is now streaming it, so I don't want to burn anybody out on it. Every other stream just being Elder Scrolls, How long is Andromeda? That's a great question. Now I remember when I first played it, it not being as long as I wanted. Mass Effect Andromeda. Andromeda's length greatly varies depending on how you play it. Generally ranges from 30 to 100 hours. The main story alone is estimated to take 16 to 17 hours. Completing all side quests, loyalty missions, and exploring everything can extend from 55 to 120. I'm kind of a main story plus loyalty mission so that hopefully all my party doesn't die. That is around 35 hours. And we're probably what? I don't know. We're on part 7 now. I played a couple of Saturdays at 3 hours. We're probably, I don't know, what part are we at? 8? Yeah, this would be 8. So 7 hours. We're probably at like 10 to 12 hours, somewhere around there. Yeah. Yeah, no more Veilguard. And said, well, I did what I thought I was supposed to do in Veilguard. I did what I thought was right. Good morning, Clumsy. How's it going? I still don't think I deserve the worst ending out of all of them. I did their side missions. I did everything. I feel like the thing that I did wrong was like selecting some of the people. Like, I don't know why I put Tosh on the thing that I did. Tosh should have been against that big giant monster thingy. But then I don't know how much that would have changed, honestly. Maybe Tosh would have been the only one to survive. Maybe I'm just a bad person. Maybe I deserved it. I guess God is the only one who can tell me if I did or not. I've put on too much of an air of how unproblematic a person I am, and really secretly I'm just toxic, and I got what I deserved. Good, if I'm toxic, let it come to light. That's what I say. Ooh, you hear that thunder out there, guys? I don't know, I did what I thought was right and I got the best ending. Ooh, moral superiority clumsy artist over here. I don't know. I just followed my morals, and you know, it gave me the best ending. What can I say? The pinnacle. All right, so we're gonna go over to the Lost Monolith. We're gonna meet Tavos at the Lost Monolith. Can I fast travel? This one has not been dropped yet, so we're gonna fast travel to this one. You made Emmerich fight the giant? Really? Did he survive? Torin, how's it going? We're doing pretty good, I think. Right, gang? I think so. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go to the Lost Monolith. We gave that guy his ancestral memories. So now I'm interested to see what happens because of that. He survived, huh? Wow. Well, yeah, we really would have thought Tosh would have been the best one for that. Who did I send? I don't even remember who I sent, but I remember thinking, oh, maybe I should have sent Tosh to that. I do remember thinking that. Oh, what a game. What a game. We'll always have Dragon Age, you know? Hashtag always have Dragon Age. Ooh, nickel. So quiet over here. I shouldn't have said that. Good to hear. Wouldn't be good ending if Emmerich got murdered by a giant. True. Can't fault your logic there. Let's see if I need some ammo. Nope. Don't need any ammo. Okay, wait, it says down. Oh, let's look at this. Do I need to go through that way, maybe? I bet I do. I bet I do. I think I went the wrong way. Gotta get around this thing right here. Where does she go? Every time. Reconstructed components. I'm good, just removing some wallpaper and then gonna get some cleaning done and start baking big time. Let's go. What are you baking today? Oh, it's the Ark. It's the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I hope this is the right way. Yes, I'm getting very close. The 13 cakes. That sounds ominous. Come on. Chasm of the Builders. Wonderful. Oh, geez. Well, we're going down here, I guess. Jeez. It's literally just a baker's dozen. Okay. I'll make a good old baker's dozen cakes. So I knew baker's dozen was 13, but like, why is it just like because they made one extra just in case? All right, forward station. Well, this is where I needed to be then. It's all the way up there though. Is that just like so that they'd have an extra just in case? like something happens. What's the history here? I know that expression, but like, why did they feel compelled to make 13? It's gonna be single portion. It's because it's my birthday tomorrow. You're baking your own cakes for your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Let's see. Yeah, you still made it. You still made it into April, where all the cool birthdays are. Sorry, I don't make the rules. The cool birthdays. Are you gonna do anything? What the? Any other fun plans? Low ammo? Okay. You just made it into April. You did. That's a good thing. April birthdays are the best. I'm a little biased though, you know. That doesn't do anything to this guy. It's all armor. How about some incendiary? Oh, I should have been using that all along, eh? Should have been using it all along. That does extra damage to armor, so should have done that. Remnant console. Okay, that's gonna take me up. Do I want to go up? I don't think I want to go up. I think that'll take me back up to that. I want to head this way, I believe, right? Which way am I facing? No, actually, I need to turn myself around and go this way. That way looks cool though, doesn't it? What is down there? I mean, it looks pretty sick over there too, but I got turned around. Okay. Here we go. This is the way. You'll be doing an 8-hour stream and eating cake and having a good time. That sounds great. Okay, cool. Cool. I missed. I thought I could jump on top of that. Got a big boy over there. Maybe we leave him alone. By including an extra loaf, bakers ensured they would not fall short of the legal requirements and avoid punishment. The term bakers doesn't refer to 13 items instead of 12, as its origins in medieval England. One widely accepted theory is that it originated as a response to the Assize of Bread and Ale law passed in 1266 under King Henry III. This law regulated the sale and production of bread and beer, setting specific weights and prices to control the quality and cost of bread. Wow, bakers who failed to meet these standards faced severe penalties, including fines, beatings, and imprisonment. You know, I should have known. I should have known it was something like that. Here I was thinking, oh yeah, it's just in case I make a mistake on one of the loaves. Maybe it doesn't rise right. I got like an extra backup. And hey, if I don't need it, I can like keep it or maybe give it away to the poor or something like that. But yeah. Food safety regulations. You're gonna have a good, awesome week regardless. Good. You haven't met your bread quota. Stone this man. If the bread is hard enough, they just use the bread as the stone. Okay, we're reloaded. All right, well, I think this is the Monolith, guys. Hello, Tavos.
It's here. I just have to. It helps if I steal my mind. I've been here before. Familiar. 1, 2, 3 indentations. Palm here.
He's remembering.
It worked.
Oh,
Wow.
the FDA allegedly stopping milk testing? Yeah. Allegedly, but like, yeah. Oh, also RFK wants to make a database of everyone who's autistic. That's safe, right? Nothing bad could possibly happen with that, right?
Close and no one knew.
The rest of the remnant may have prevented scans from detecting it.
I don't know. I'm at a loss for words on that one.
Remnant machines here. Zorai was able to make them stop.
How did he learn to use remnant tech? It's not like there's a manual.
Well, how did I learn how to use it, you know?
That's all I'm getting.
What other country did that before? Yeah, there's no parallels at all.
Slept, but Zorai, but
You know, if you want, I hated like back in like 2015, 2016 when we did start throwing around the slur. Is it a slur? No, I think it's just a descriptor. But I don't know if Twitch is okay with me saying it. But the Yahtzee thing. So like I remember those times. I remember people being like, "Oh, you're a Yahtzee," and it's like, okay, like we're going a bit far here. But now like it's kind of undeniable that at least the stuff that they're doing, like you need to stop doing Yahtzee stuff if you don't want to be called a Yahtzee. You know what I mean? Like we were told back then, like, oh, you're panicking too much. It's not fair to label people like that. Yeah, if it quacks like one, it's like you can't say that about people. It's disingenuous, this and that, like all the gaslighty stuff, right? And then they just keep doing this stuff. Like they're gaslighting us. Hey, there's something up here, I think.
Maybe that changed him.
Haha, container. Observer lens. And there's anything cool over there? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we got all the cool stuff. So, I don't know. Just stop doing... I don't know. Yeah. Makes me so upset because it's so hard to, like, talk about without... I don't know. It's gonna get to a point where it's just unavoidable, you know? We're gonna look back at this time the same way we look back at old Germany in the 40s. Do I have my dates right? I was always bad with dates, so don't quote me on that. And history books will be written and people will be like, how did they not see it? And there it is. Hey, Bogan. I was gonna find the actual booklet. What booklet, Bebo? Ancient audio log. Let me get that for you. I'll pick that up for you.
Machines exhaust me. Mind and body must be engaged wholly or the attempt fails. I can't stop. Without the monoliths, the vault fails. Without the vault, the planet dies.
Oh.
I'm close. Just one more.
The sages got it wrong. Zorai was a woman. That was a voice. My voice.
Sure, I'll see something cool.
May I have this, Pathfinder?
Of course.
It's yours. It's always been yours.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Okay, thank you.
Organic matter, ancient, reads as Angara.
It's Zorai.
Angaran championing named Zorai.
She died here before she could get to the third monolith.
Genetic composition and bone structure indicate that Zorai was female. Well,
I would like to spend some time here. But not now. The third monolith can't be far.
we gotta go to the third monolith. I guess they all gotta triangulate, eh? Gotta be something cool up here. Don't let me climb up here. Yeah, come on. Uh-huh. Okay. Sent it in DMs. Excellent. I will take a look when I can. Is this the door we came in from?
This way?
Yes. This is all feeling familiar.
Oh, look at
At
this.
least I think it is.
Oh, look at this.
Holy, will you look at that?
Holy sh! I love how, like, hundreds of thousands of years later, or hundreds of years later, I guess, in the case of Andromeda, we still say the same curses. Wow, look at that though. That is pretty cool. Holy sh that is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, I also think it's cringe when like science fiction media tries to come up with their own swears. Other than Star Wars. Star Wars is the only one that can do it. Because they're a different galaxy, right? They're not us. It's a galaxy far, far away. Okay. I just thought maybe I should shoot that. Alright, well. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna have some depressing lessons on US history next century, assuming humanity doesn't go full moron. We actually make it to the next century. I think we will. I think we will. I hope we will. I hope we will. You gotta have hope, you know? Because if you don't have hope, what are we doing? I'll go to that in just a second. I want to look around a little bit. You gotta hold on to hope. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna, you know, do something about it, but I'll officially lose hope in like American democracy when literally like most of the population shows up to vote, and then we still elect like a fascist, you know? I truly feel like the what is that thing? This last election was solely won by those who refused to participate. And look, I know that there's some people with legitimate reasons for that. I don't even want to get into that. But I just mean like when a lot of the population didn't even show up, couldn't be bothered to even vote, like that's kind of a problem, you know. I'll lose hope once that happens, you know.
Another
Memory trigger?
Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Samnode on the hyper.
That's when I'll lose. That's when I'll officially lose hope in America. Is when everybody is like, yeah, we're cool with the fascists. We're awesome. We all voted for this. We all wanted this. That's just simply not the case right now. And he didn't win by that much, to be honest. Rewatching Andor is funny because, like, what do you mean? What do you mean by saying by Chob is normal? They say by Chob? I cannot wait to watch. I'm gonna watch Andor season 2 today, or like the 3 episodes that dropped. We need to look at how inaccessible the ruling class have made elections. Absolutely. It should be the easiest thing in the world to vote. Every state should have early voting. Everyone should be able to participate, regardless of if you can get to a polling place. We should make it as easy as possible. It should be the easiest thing you do for your country. The last thing we need to do is actually make it harder for people to vote. But yet here we are. They said by Chob instead of God. About your dad and you giggling. That's cute.
It's done.
Look at you guys bonding. That's awesome.
I could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Tavos.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do.
Here, if you don't vote, you get fined for Are you serious? I didn't know this.
Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment.
I'm thinking about this. Is this what would I want this? Would I want some kind of repercussion for people not voting? Essentially, I think I'd rather keep it as like, it's the right thing to do, and why would you not want to vote if you have a choice? Even if you vote, you know, third party or whatever. I don't know, mandatory voting. Essentially, I mean, compelled voting, I guess you could call that, right? Not mandatory. $20 or up to $500. What's the difference in it? We got some big stepping stones and a whole lot of ugliness coming up before we know for sure. Gonna laugh when Angry Orange and his you know what, children, friends all shuffle off the mortal coil. Yeah, true. I think everything will be a lot of natural causes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's still a lot of history to go. Switzerland also has compulsory voting, just like Ivana. I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my mind around like compulsory and or force you to vote. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I'm torn on that one, Bogan. I don't know. I think it's based on if you have a reason. So you got to report to the government your reason for. See, I just feel like it's the right thing to do to vote, especially when, you know, you're faced with a choice of the kind of choices that we're faced with here. Speaking of, you know, speaking as an American, like, But yeah, I think what I'd rather do before I would make anything compulsory is I would make everything as simple as possible. Switzerland and Austria, one of those two makes voting as easy as possible. I would rather start there first. You know, before we start going mandatory and or compulsory, you know. But yeah, I don't know. All right, he's gonna stick around here. We're gonna go find it and activate this vault. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. Interesting. There's nothing else in here, huh? This whole chasm here? There's nothing? Let's look around a little more. It needs to be well, so like here's the thing, Clumsy. Like I don't even think it needs to be a national holiday if you let everyone vote early. Then it doesn't necessarily need to be a national holiday. It'd be nice. Like I'm not opposed to that, but I also think like I'd rather you just like let absolutely everyone vote like a month ahead of time so that everyone can have time to get their vote in, you know? Working while making lunch for FaceTime Day. FaceTime Day. Ah, yay. Field trip FaceTime Day. Says to hit G here. There's something to scan around here somewhere. And thanks for checking in, AMs. I hope you guys are gonna have a fun day today at the FaceTime. Yeah, so like what I'm thinking, Lars, is like putting myself in the position, like let's say a candidate or several candidates that I really like am morally opposed to. I think I would rather, even if I don't agree with not voting in some instances, I'd rather that option could get kind of scary, you know what I mean? I feel like that option could get kind of scary to like make people do it, you know? I don't know. There's nothing against your country, obviously, Bogan, you know? Love Australia. What is your stance on voting when there are no good options? That's why I'm not particularly phased either way. Doesn't matter which of the two parties we voted in, we're screwed either or. Are you talking about the last election? Or are you talking about like, you know, a hypothetical, like if there really truly is no two good candidates? Hindsight. We got hindsight right now. We got the benefit of being in 2025, having voted in Donald J. Trump. That feels pretty obvious to me that there was a better choice, whether or not we agree with that person fully and everything. You don't need to agree with them fully. And there was definitely some missteps that campaign took that they could have probably limited that impact. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if I'd want compulsory, because even if I disagree with someone who didn't want to vote, which I kind of do this past election, I kind of disagree with that. Because I'm a pragmatic guy. I'm like let's take steps towards the right direction. No candidate is ever going to be perfectly aligned. But like, there's obviously a candidate that's going to be a little bit more progressive than the other, you know. Compulsory means you just have to show up. You don't have to cast a vote. Gotcha. Okay. In the US, compulsory things are like, I don't know, being taken to the internment camp or something, be it on the border of County Jail or El Salvador. Yeah. For one country, compulsory voting can be a sign of a strong strive for true democracy. It's complicated. You get the day off in Australia. And you can vote early. Yeah, I take both. I still think I would start with early voting everywhere. We get early voting in Texas and it's pretty great. I get to basically walk into a polling place, even during like one of the biggest elections of my lifetime. I got to essentially walk into the polling place and not wait in line because I went on like a Wednesday morning or something, you know, like a month before the election. Shoot, I missed it. Gotta go back up. It was great. Did you get free hot dogs? Free hot dogs, sign me up. I like blood donation. Yeah, so it's kind of along the same lines of blood donation. That's a good way to put it. Of like, I believe people should donate blood. Do I believe we should make it mandatory for people to donate blood? I don't know. Should you want to? Sure. Should you do it? Sure. Not everybody should give blood, right? There's some instances where you shouldn't do that. Oh, just like this. You just mean the snacks that they give you after blood donation? Yeah, okay, I get you. Still. Blood donation. I don't think that's what Lars was saying, but that's the leap that I took. Yeah. That's definitely not what you were saying, but. All right, where to now? Now we're going over this way. We're gonna fast travel to this one. Like, what? WTF? Sorry, I wasn't trying to put words in your mouth. That was just the leap that my mind made. Yeah. It probably is, yeah. Heavily incentivized? Yeah, true. True. You guys okay over there? What happened? What were you guys doing behind those bushes? I heard grunting behind those bushes. All right. Keep the party to yourself, I guess. Never invite your commanding officer. Left alt. Oh, did they just turn off? Why'd they turn off? Oh, what's happening? They turned off. Why did that happen? What is going on? What is happening right now? I'm actually really confused. Who turned it off? Who turned the beams off?
Reload!
Was that supposed to happen? Nobody said anything. It's like the characters didn't go like, But it feels like somebody turned them off. The incentive is fine because it's made as easy as possible anyway. Right. Or rather, not being fined, right? Yeah. Ursa, can't wait for them to stop mail-in ballots and early voting. They're gonna try and make it as hard as possible. I mean, I heard one of them float out the idea that. Okay, one of them floated out the idea that like maybe there should just be like one vote per household, and the household should just be the man. You know. And he gets to decide how the household votes. This is like actually stuff that they believe, like anti-democracy. I think it's a slur on Twitter. Okay, Bebo. I think I might take the word slur out of your vocabulary. Depending on what you're talking. I just don't know if I want you talking about slurs, you know? Is it the Yahtzee thing? Is that what you're talking about, Bebo? Why did it turn off? I'm confused. Get splattered. If you don't do this thing, you'll be punished isn't an incentive, it's an ultimatum. Come vote and we hand you $20 as incentive. True. Yeah, I think we have a problem with voter turnout in this country for sure. And there's a lot of, like I said before, there's a lot of reasons why someone might not vote. Some of them are probably compelling. I believe that most of them, given the stakes, are not.
Got 'em all.
I think there was to have truly like both parties being evil, I suppose, is possible. But I don't know. I don't think the alternative in this situation was better, or was, what am I trying to say? I'm out of ammo. Let me think about what I'm trying to say real quick while I kill this guy. I just don't think him winning now is going to get us much closer to our goals overall. Whereas if the other candidate won, I think we could get closer to our goals eventually. We're taking some steps back, is what I mean, basically. But also, I have hindsight. It's a powerful tool. It's easy to feel like all gloaty when I have the luxury of looking back at it and saying like, haha, told you so, you know? But also, a lot of people told you so. Like, there was a lot of people yelling like, hey, let's be careful. Let's really think about what we're doing. I see you. I see what you're doing. Anyone who doesn't vote because it doesn't matter to me is a selfish poop, and I want to smack them on the side of the head. Okay, so yes, I would agree with that. If people are just like, nothing's going to change for me, so I don't care and I don't get involved in politics, it's such a privileged place to be. If there was a moral stance you were taking, I think we could talk about that. I still think there was, you know, choices there that mattered, but at least you can talk about that. But I fear that a lot of people, when they're just like, I just don't want to participate. Like, I just can't get on board with that, you know? We'd be in such a different spot right now, obviously. But again, hindsight. Sorry, I'm not changing the category of this to politics, and Twitch, you can't make me, so get over it. Sorry, get back over to me. I know we're talking like a lot of politics here, but like I'm not bowing to the Twitch rules here. Don't tell on me, okay? It's not that both presidents would have been evil, it's that either government is going to lead to a political cluster F. The option was just how much of the US was going to end up burned to the ground. Y'all just chose poorly. I agree, we chose poorly for sure. Yeah. Or we didn't choose at all, which in and of itself is a choice. At the very least, what I will say about our current president is, even though he's a liar, chronic liar, who boasts about himself all the time, he does tell you what he's gonna try to do. Whether or not he can do it, whether or not he'll get away with it is a different story, but he did tell us he was gonna mass deport people. He did tell us that he was gonna try to fix the economy with tariffs. He did tell us all this stuff. The whole like going after Greenland and the Panama Canal, that was new after he got elected. That was like, wait, you didn't talk about this. But like everything else, he is telling us what he's doing, you know, which is not good, like in this instance, but I wish, quite personally, quite honestly, I wish that a lot of Democrats who got elected did the things that they promised they were going to do. There's too many instances where it's like, you know, you ran on a really progressive policy and then you got in and it's like, well, it's complicated. So they just don't even try, you know?
Well, you turned the power
So that's
on.
about the only credit I'm going to give this current, you're right, Ursa, current administration. But also, we are in this together, you know, like it or not. Here we all are. Are you flying up there? Is she just flying? Can I fly? I can kind of fly. Look at me. I'm gonna do that forever now. Although my shields are gone, so I better be careful. Whew. All right, let's get our shields back. I can say with certainty, I can't say with certainty, but I can make an educated guess. Both options would lead to problems. Well, nobody's going to be perfect, right? Trump is going to isn't going to make more problems. I disagree with that. Just be part of bigger ones. 100% he's only redeeming factor is the fact that he's waving around signs telling you what he's about. Yeah, in a weird way, the most like the guy who lies like the most is the most honest sometimes. Because I mean, he's floating around this whole idea of running for a third term. We cannot allow ourselves to not think that he's serious about that. That he's just joke. We no longer can just be like, oh, he likes to joke around on Twitter. It's like, no, he likes to do the thing that he says he's gonna try. Again, whether or not he'll get away with it.
To this interface.
Oh,
Let's figure it
great.
out.
Oh, great, it's a puzzle. Let's see what happens if I do this. Yeah, whether or not he'll get away with it remains to be seen, right? What did that do? Are we bouncing it off of different, like... Okay, that turned that on. Turn these things on, basically. Okay, what do I gotta do with this one? But anyway, yeah. Switzerland does not currently have compulsory voting, just a lot of voting. My mistake. Trying to look up which country I confused it with. I got you. Hey, Coleman. Morning, buddy. Have you watched Andor Season 2, the first 3 episodes yet? I'll be watching it today, so just FYI. But I'm not going to wait until tonight. I'll probably watch it sometime during the day. Because Ashley's not interested in watching it. She was not a big Andor fan, nor was she a big fan of Rogue One. What is this doing? It's all pointing over here. Is there another console? Yeah, here we go. Okay, that lit up. That feels lit. I'm assuming a beam like that is a good thing. Because it feels like a connection established, right? Spoiler, Andor dies. Whoa, dude.
Hack the turret, Pathfinder.
I can? Consider it hacked. I can't wait. It's actually kind of cool. At first I was like concerned about them releasing the episodes. Like they're releasing like 3 episodes at a time. But then I looked at it in a way of like they're releasing arcs. So like you get a full arc each week. And it's like they're giving us a Star Wars movie every week. That's pretty sick. Like that's kind of cool, right? So I was a little skeptical of it at first, but now I'm like, ooh, this could actually be really good. This could be a lot of fun. Things get overshadowed and not discussed by media when there are big things like deportation scares, increasingly difficult to find actual legit news and information. You're not wrong about that. Yeah. All right, so now if I turn this one on, nothing happened. So let's try this one first. Nothing. Okay. What do I gotta do to make it like that one? Let's go look over here. It's all pointing to here. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, it's great. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Now maybe this one? What's the guy gotta do? Oh, there is some pipes here. Do I just have to turn on this power console after I do those? Yeah, no, I can't. I can't do anything there. Remnant console. See, this one doesn't look like it's on anymore. I wonder if it's timed. Do you think it's timed? See that? Okay. That sounds like a success, you know, sound. And go this way. I bet I can't interrupt. Oh, I bet I can't interrupt the beam while I'm doing it. Do you think that's it? Oh, see, these ones don't turn the same way those ones do. I'm confused. Did that reset every... Oh, it's just probably an order I have to do it in, huh? Yeah, I bet it's just an order thing. I probably have to go here, then go do this one, then go do the one on the bottom, then go do the one on the top. I bet it's just I have to do them in certain order. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now I go back down here. And I do this one. Yep, yep, it's just the order. All right. And done. Yeah, let's go.
Step closer.
Let's go. Just remembered I had a dream I was trying to take some pills, but had no water. Ooh, so the pills were dissolving in my mouth. Ew. With a chalky, gross texture and taste. Ooh, yuck. That makes me want to drink something. By the way, look at this. This is sick. Yeah, I've been taking, so ever since I discovered I have a superpower for taking pills, that apparently if I just put my mind to it, I can actually take pills. You know, I've been taking my metformin still on the metformin, haven't missed a dose. But I've also been taking I've been taking that whole multivitamin thing I showed you last time. Just about every day. I think I missed a day on the weekend for that, but you know, I'm not gonna stop. This is why, like, I have such a problem with streaks. I love the idea of them. Like, you're like, oh, that's super motivating. But it's like, I feel like if I lose a streak, I just shut down, which is not great, you know?
You may want to sweep the area.
Okay, we'll sweep the area first.
Before this tries to kill us, you mean?
Exactly. But yeah, so actually I find myself not motivated by streaks very much. They add undue pressure, and then when I inevitably break it, because you will, right? Something will happen eventually. Then I just go, well, then what's the point, you know? Dang, I lost my streak. Time to never see him again. Exactly. Then you shouldn't do that. You definitely shouldn't do that, you know? Remnant decryption. Oh, fun. We get another one of these, guys. Let's see. Start with this. This one. This one. That. Okay. F is probably the only one that can go there. That one. F can go. There, we messed it up because I can't do. This is the only one left. The little L-shaped ones, and I can't do that because it's up here. Okay. Try again. Maybe if we put the L-shaped ones here. And then this one here, then that would work. And that one there. That one there, and then F here. Submit. Dang it. Wait, what did I do? No! Oh, no, no, no! Oh, dang. Okay, I thought I would get another chance. I thought you'd give me another chance. Sorry, Cora. Gotta get into cover. Oh, geez, there's so many of them, guys. Gotta get to cover. Oh, geez. There's so many of them. Now they're spawning behind us. Get out of the way. Saved your life, dude. I want another chance. I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Did I miss the part of the game where it gives you the minigame tutorial? Yeah, it's basically like you can't have any matching in rows or columns. It's relatively simple. I missed one. And I thought I'd get another chance. Otherwise, I probably would have been more careful. I probably would have checked my answer. So no symbol can repeat in both the row or the column. Is that everybody? All right, will they let me try again, you think? Or has it been locked down fully? We get to try again. Okay. TT gives me 3. I'm not sure how close we are. Okay. That's what Lars did. Yeah, I don't have the roundhouse kick of hydration need to be clean, so I'm doing my work thing from that that conference I went to. It's actually pretty nice. I like it a lot, but it's no roundhouse kick of hydration, so. Okay. Failure was never an option. Apparently it is. Basically picture Sudoku. Yeah. Sudoku? Said Count Dooku? Did somebody say Star Wars? Please put me in a mannequin. Oh, see this one. See, now I can't do this one. So this one should be the F. That one could be that. That one, I guess? Yeah. That could work, okay. That could work there. Okay. Nope, that can't work there because of that. That's still here. That can't do that one because of that one. Gosh dang it. Let's fill out the rest and then we'll figure out what we're missing. See, this one doesn't work either. Okay. If my water bottle doesn't have a foot on it, I'm not drinking. Streamer foot bath water. Ew. Gross. Oh, that's gross. How much do you think people would pay for that? That's disgusting. How much? How much are we talking? What are we talking here? I really want to quit my job. I want to quit. Oh man. Well, no, that one doesn't work there. Shoot. What about? Ooh, this one's harder. Should I just override it? Let me reset. Let's reset. Let's try this again. Let's try starting down here. Okay. F there. One of those there. Let's got to be, for this one, it's got to be, ooh, see, this is hard. So we got to change this one. No, wait, go back to F. We got to swap out this one. So wait, this one could be the F, this one could be the little L's. It's an interesting puzzle. It is. I got like, I've done like 2 or 3 of these and I got them like in the first try. So I'm kind of, I think I got too cocky, as they say. F is good. Nope, F is not good because it's right here. That one's okay for right now. That should be okay to have there. Okay. Is F okay? F is okay in that one. And not that one. That is okay. It's got to be there. Okay. Nope, it can't be this one because of it's right here. Shoot. Poo. Dang it. It's got to be that one. Any other? Oh, I do see a mistake here. Yeah. Duplicate in the row or the column. So it cannot be in the row or the column. So you see how this right here is in a row? I messed this one up. I can't have this here. So what other one could I use here? Can't use that one. That's really the only one I can use there. So I got to find a different one for over here, which is possible. So we could do this, basically swap them. And then that leaves that one. That's it, right? Checking the rows or the columns. Oh, nope. See, it's repeated right here. Dang it. You saw that too. Okay. Chat, you have a problem? What's your problem? What's up, party people? Hey, Red. How's it going? I might have missed Torin's check-in. I know we've been here talking for a little while, Torin, but thanks for checking in. If I missed that. Can't be that. Can't be that. I guess technically could be that. If I changed it. It could be this E. Not really, though. This better be worth it. Okay, so that would make that complete. So can I change this one to something else? Not to E, not to that. Gosh. I still have this duplicate up here. Wait, is that it right there? Okay, hang on. Checking columns. No repeats. No repeats. Checking rows. This is just like my day job. It's just Excel. Nope. Rows. Dang it. What do you say? So used to figuring out what to do with leftover ingredients that I keep finding myself wondering how to add bacon to my birthday cakes. Ooh, I mean, it would probably work. Just little bits. Or a topping some with a maple cream. Yeah. I think the key would be to cut them very small so you're not eating a big chunk of bacon, but you get like that, you know, salty. You're not a fan of the salty and you're sweet. Okay. You just eat the cake and chase it with bacon. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. All right. Looks like it's got to be that one. Okay, what if I put you here? Then can I change you to something else? I did not expect to spend this much time on this. Literally nothing else I could do there unless I can change. Oh no, I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, geez. It's falling apart. Okay. We still have an F here, but that's fine. I was going to change it to... Can't be that. It's got to be that. Okay. All right. Checking. No repeats here. 2 repeats here. Why is this one so... I'm about to just override it. I have 1 remnant decryption key. I'm about to just do it. They're just so lovely. I agree, Bebo. Play games, watch Disney Plus and Peacock, all of that. It's more of a problem with no solution, kind of. If you don't want to mix it in, then I guess you're just left with like, I guess you're just gonna have some bacon. You know? Peacock, you've got to watch. Ursa, you got to watch. Saint Denis Medical. Saint Denis Medical. Apparently, that Twisted Metal is actually kind of fun, right? I'm wrong. Why am I wrong? I know on here I'm wrong. I know. Like in general, why am I wrong? So it cannot be that one. Okay. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna do the override. Okay. This row. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Sorry, that column. These are the rows. Rows. I think that's it, huh? Does that look right to everybody else? I am bad. I'm not a puzzle guy. I did not I do not have a gift for seeing patterns and stuff. This one's all wrong? The red box shape is twice. The red box shape is twice. Whatever. Override decryption. Why is my X not working? Oh, I don't have a remnant. I don't have one. It says 0. I thought I said I had one. I have 0. I was about to just skip it. Well, what if I just change this one to the box then? What if I did that? That works, right? Did you carry the 3? I tried. Hi, Ghost. Ugh, this guy again. Me? Little old me? What did I do? What do we think? Is this it? Oh, you're right. It has 2 freaking F's in it. I hate this. I hate this. I might just skip it. Just be like, forget it then. Whatever secrets it holds, I'm never gonna find out. It can't be anything else. Can it be that? Please don't. I'm at the point where I don't even want to double check now because I'm so frustrated at it. Am I missing it again, or does that look okay? I wish I could do this for you. I love it. Yeah, I wish you could do it for me too. Oh. I'll bring my computer to LootsCon and you can solve it for me then. Yeah, it can't be in the same box. It can't be in this. Wait, it can't be in the same box. Wait. No row, column, or highlighted shape can include included repeats of the same size as row or column, right? In the second column, the F shouldn't be at the top. It should be at the bottom. The second column, it is at the bottom. It shouldn't be at the bottom. It should be at the top. But then it cannot be here because then it exists in this row. I'm bad at Sudoku. I never claimed to be good at it. I don't know why you guys watch me. I never claimed to be good at anything. I am wholly underwhelming. The far one wouldn't be there. Where would I put the far one then? Would I put it down here? Wait, are you sure? Because I feel like this is... It doesn't say anything about boxes. It just says row, column, or highlighted shape. I guess that's a highlighted shape. Is that a highlighted shape? Because that's so lame. All right. See, I can't put that down here. I can't put that here to move the F over here because then it exists in that column. I can't move this here because it exists in that column. Oh, this is so lame. I'm about to just be done. There's literally nothing else I can put down here though, Coleman. Unless I now change everything else. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Has to be that. All right. We're resetting it. I guess these are the boxes. That's not super clear to me. Last few ones was just rows and columns. Okay, we'll put the F at the top. I don't know. I mean, we just have to start like guessing at this point. The fact that it can't be in the box either here is infuriating. Has to be that. F can go there, right? I guess I could just work in boxes first, huh? Would have to be that one. Can't be that one because it's right there. Oh, nothing should intersect with itself. Top line is correct. Well, for now, until I start putting other ones in here. See, I can't do that because that's there. I think the reason I hate these the most is because it makes me feel stupid. You know, there's probably something I should work out there, you know? Can't have the F there. Has to be that one. Could be the E.
Clear board and do one symbol at a time.
One symbol at a time, or do you mean one like square? I mean, a lot of them are going to be correct as we go. One bit worked. You didn't hear that? I heard that. One symbol? How would one symbol at a time help though? I don't guess I know what you mean by that. It's this extra square that really has thrown me for a loop now. I didn't realize that was also going to be part of it. I mean, I wasn't doing well before that, but you can start by finishing the red diagonal. I don't think I have to go diagonal, right? Row, column, or highlighted shape. Do I have to go diagonal too? I don't think I gotta go diagonal. I don't think that matters. Careful, make sure you don't accidentally put the symbols in order that can loosely be interpreted as MS-13. I'll get sent to prison. You're right, Ghost. Oh, it's just delayed. Okay, yeah. Bottom right square, the J has to be in the top right of it. The J, this one. It has to be, because, but it can't because this one, top left. Oh, okay. This one has to be the J. I could work with that. I could work with that. I just dropped my little fidget spinners. So I'm not married to any of those. Yeah, can't be that. Can't be that. Could be that one. As long as I change this one. Can't be the F. Can't be that. Can't be that. Has to be. No, can't actually be the E. It cannot be the E. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I think I might stop. What Ghost said, the bottom is F. Bottom right F. This one? Okay. I might just quit, guys. I'm not above quitting. There goes the table. I'm not above quitting. You know me. So, I mean, I could potentially come up here and change this one if I need to. God. Knock, knock. Hi, how are you? Who's there? Don't let the puzzle win. Oh, well, there's a lot of stuff going on in chat right now. I've missed probably half of it. I can't read everything when I'm concentrating. I'll catch as much as I can. And everything somebody has told me like changes something up here, so then I have to also go up here and change something else too. So we're knocking on heaven's door. Stop concentrating. Is that my problem? I'm thinking too hard. God, I wish I had a remnant decryption key. You better believe I would have used this. I would have used this so hard. Can I just change this one and then everything is fine? Everything is solved. No, I can't. Swap the E and the B at the top. Okay, so we'll put that here. Okay, hold on. Okay. Do we see it? We're watching non-Kevlars and Urson aneurysm, I guess. Maybe they should release this as like a standalone game that we can play on our dailies. That feels right, right? Nothing in this square. Nothing in that square, nothing in that square. But then columns look good. And rows. I think that's it. This is just Sudoku. I've first off like almost never played Sudoku because I was bad at it. And now you know why. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it. Success! Look at that. First try, guys. Oh. I hate feeling stupid. I hate it. I hate that feeling. That's like a deep-seated childhood. What did that even do? What did that do? What did that better have given me something? What did that give me? Did you see? Did it give me anything? Hi, Swordy. How's it going, buddy? I'm so glad that Swordbear wasn't here to witness all of that. I'm so glad you just showed up just now. I also hate I hate it. I hate it. It makes me more frustrated at myself than anything else, you know? What did that do?
Hey, get ready to run.
Please tell me that gave me something cool. I didn't even see.
Go, go!
Oh, run. Oh,
Didn't like that.
Credits.
run.
You aren't stupid. We love you and be
Oh.
proud of you. With our help,
I can't.
you did it.
Uh-oh. I can't leave? Wait, I can't leave? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here, guys? Oh, was I supposed to use that console? I thought I did.
Closing in on us, move!
Well, I'm trying. It won't let me. Okay. All right. Hold on. Pause. Hold on, pause. Thank you, Ursa. I appreciate that. With your help, I would not have been able. I would have quit long ago without your help. Honestly, I would have. You can't even play it. I'm never playing. We're never playing that on stream again. I know Non doesn't have pattern recognition skill. How do you get that? By George, I think he's got it. How do you get that? Only saw the tail end. Excellent. Good. That was a dang of a puzzle. I don't know. I just... Someone calling Non stupid? Who am I banning? Nobody did. It was me. You'd have to ban me.
Credits.
You guys are too kind. You're too kind.
Dumbo Jumbo Nonda can't even solve alien Sudoku cryptography hacking. It's like you didn't even go to off-world cyber college.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I didn't. You're right. I didn't. Yeah, it's me. You're gonna have to ban me. Kidding. I got the... I sense the sarcasm. Dumbo got censored for... Dumbo Jumbo got censored for clumsy. Thank you for the bit, though. I appreciate that. Non, I can teach you Sudoku. So, like, the concept of what I had to do there, especially once I realized about the freaking squares, that concept, I get it. It's just like, I'm not seeing the patterns, and so I try something and it's always wrong, and then I get frustrated that it's wrong because I'm not seeing the pattern. You know? Oh, I should be running. I forgot.
Hostiles ahead!
Take this. Ow. Jeez, that hurt. Activate the console. Go. Go.
It gets less terrifying.
Oh, it turned off. Okay. Can we get out of here? Can we leave now?
Are you there?
Oh, that turned them onto my side. That's nice.
What happened?
Turned them to my side? Why did I say turn them on?
We did it.
That's a jest.
Why did I say it like that?
That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset.
Forgetting to run for your life. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear all about this.
So what you're saying is don't try to convince you to play Blueprints. Is it a puzzle game? Because absolutely not. Get freaky. You're struggling with puzzles? Get on my galactic level. You didn't go to space school? Come on. Imagine. I'm off for FaceTime. Have a great time at FaceTime. Let us know how it went. Fact time. I like that too.
The organic life on Havarl has begun to
Thanks for being here, Ams. Appreciate you.
It appears the vault is performing biological
It's a puzzle
repairs.
game, capital P. Oh no.
Here in a few years.
Is it kind of like Myst? Do you remember Myst? I always thought Myst was such a cool idea for a game. And then I tried to play it and I immediately gave up. Like this, well, I don't understand what's going on here. Now I'm playing Blueprints would effing kill me. Honest to heavens, I would not survive that, nor would I. I would not. Yeah, I just don't think puzzle games are for me, guys. I'd rather go, I want to shoot things. I want things to go boom. I want to go pew, 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 and things go boom, 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 boom. And then hit little dopamine centers. Here, we're just gonna fast travel. Just feed me that dopamine, that's all I want. I don't think many people would survive that though, Lars, to be fair. You want to play BP is so bad, but I don't need a new game right now. If you play it, you should just play it in the Discord. So that I can make fun of people. I would never. Myst was neat until the first puzzle. And then I'm like, oh, it's this kind of game. Never mind, I'm good.
An alien, able to use Remnant.
Oh, stop it.
No memory. Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Oh, it's BG3? We didn't get to play BG3 last night.
Esmos? What are you doing down here?
We, some of the mods are broken currently with the latest update, so we have to wait until they're patched. We spent probably the first half of the night reinstalling and making sure, and so we didn't get to play. We played Myth Force instead.
We all need to find balance, I think.
I've not played Myst, but I've heard comparisons drawn. Blueprints is a puzzle roguelike. You explore a house where the floor plan changes every day, and you draft which rooms you enter each day from a selection of 3. If you play the board game Betrayal at House on the Hill, the exploration is kind of like that. That sounds like a neat mechanic, though, at least. You saw me opening it over and over again? Yeah. Yeah, we kept trying until we just gave up, and we're like, well, let's hopefully next time. Well, the funny thing is that update came. I just realized I'm really far away from my camera's really odd right now. Sorry. The update last week didn't break it. We were able to play last week, but I guess one of the mods that got updated after that update have now broken it somehow. So we're kind of waiting for, we don't know which one. Next week, if it's not fixed, we're going to go through each mod and disable it and try to figure out which one it is. And either hopefully they'll have posted that they're going to fix it, or we'll see if we can do without it. You're searching for a hidden room, though, with no clue on how to find it. As you find rooms, though, you discover house-spanning puzzles and a bunch of conspiracy-level stuff you have to keep track of. I'm doing a YouTube Let's Play off of it right now. Okay, see, I might watch you do a Let's Play on that. That would be interesting. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Do you have any of those out yet, or are you still working on them? You're bringing me in with a board game reference. Sorty, have you ever read a book? I didn't mean to pause there. Have you ever read a book called House of Leaves? Is anyone, or anyone else in chat, are you familiar with that book, House of Leaves? Heading to prison, knock knock, have a great day. Dead of Winter, that doesn't sound familiar to me. You're 3 episodes up right now. Got 2 more recorded and more to do yet. Hold, please. I'm going to add that to my watch later. My issue is on my YouTube. I don't traditionally go to my my subscriptions tabs, and I really should. A Sword Bear. You all should do the same thing. Go watch Sword Bear's channel. Because I'm subscribed, but do I see any of the stuff here? I did not. Oh wait, where's it at? Is it on a different channel? Oh, you have a gaming channel. I didn't know this. I didn't know you had a separate channel. Interesting. What is that called? It's okay to plug it because I'm asking for it. This was not, it's a Sword Bear Games. Is that it? A Sword Bear Games. Yeah, there it is. Well, here we go. That's why I didn't see it. And I'll add that one to my watch later. I use watch later. I occasionally go to my subscriptions, but like I'm an algorithm prince. I don't know what you call me. I'm an algorithm sucker. I just let YouTube feed me, which is dangerous because as someone who's doing that in 2015, 2016, let me say that's dangerous. Here we go. Oops, sorry. I got to click off of that 1 second. There you go. Thank you, Lars. Thank you, Lars. I think it's just set to default to do that. I was trying to figure out if you're visiting or making plans for prison. Yeah. Have you made a prison plan yet? Okay, anyway, we all need to find the balance, I think. It's nice to see you again.
Tavos, I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
That's fine, Lars. Thank you.
Short time. The Rokar wants
I'm out of coffee, officially.
But nothing is ever simple.
Peasants can. Some peasants can. I don't understand the, I don't know what setting I have on.
Everything I've seen. I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote
Reincarnation.
resources to studying it. Maybe one day
I wonder if the
we'll find
companies that
truth
initially
buried
manufactured
within
it.
our
I wonder.
superstitions.
I'm starting to think there's no setting. I mean, I didn't change anything like in a while. So I don't know. Why does the femme presenting one have a camel toe? Why does... I would assume it has to do with...
That was kind of heartwarming to see.
There has been healing today.
Oh.
Navarro.
I didn't even know it. You're right.
My people, and you're to thank. There is some space here at Dar Pelev. and will need extra hands to monitor Havarl's
My camera's almost
Will you extend an
covering.
invitation to your people?
I hadn't even
Anyone
noticed.
Who can help?
It's like
Pass it
right
along.
by my face.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Whoa, that was abrupt. Okay. For the first time in years, it excites her. Same. On hold. Find worlds to evaluate. All right, let's go back to our priority ops. Call Ephra from the Tempest meeting room. Let's go back to the Tempest then, shall we? Oh, Tempest time. Oh, that spacesuit gets right up in there, don't it? I guess. Hi, Peachy. Hi, Peachy. Let me clear some of these here. I think I got all these check-ins. There's sword bears. There's knocks.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Guys, I was supposed to go to work
shoot.
today.
Is it real?
I gotta go.
No way. No way. Really? You're right. Just when Peachy got here, I gotta leave? That's not fair. I guess this feels like a good spot, though. And thank you for checking in. Thanks for checking in. See you later. Man, I don't want to stop, but I should. But I gotta, you know? Ooh. It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. Thank you, Banj. And Banj checked in, too. How you doing, Banj? Good morning. Or afternoon. It's my fault. I took my daily walk this morning instead of tonight, so I was late. Morning walk kind of hits, though, doesn't it? Is this part of the brand new Healthy Peachy? Because I did too yesterday. Let's review what we did yesterday. Here, let me get my phone. I did some walking yesterday. I did 20 minutes on the treadmill. I did 10-minute walk outside shortly after stream. I did 10 minutes of Beat Saber. No, 12 minutes of Beat Saber. And that's pretty much it. But hey, that's decent movement, right? Right? It's pretty good. Morning walk slaps so hard. It's so nice. Especially like when it's still just a little bit cool out. Oh yeah. Let's see, how many steps did I get like yesterday? Tuesday. Show me Tuesday. Would you show me the actual day? It's not showing me. Okay, hang on. Let's go here. My work has an app too, where if we do certain things like workouts and get steps and things like that, we actually get money off of our insurance, which is pretty nice. And it's pretty significant as well. So yesterday, man, I'm kind of kicking myself. My goal was 7,000 and I would have gotten extra points for that. And I was at 6,294. I'm kicking myself for not checking that. But hey, I still did a thing, you know? You're at 10,500 steps for the day at the moment. Ugh. I did have to walk a fair bit to go and retrieve my car and then went on a run. The runs will do it. The runs will do it, man. Stories of your death were greatly exaggerated. Time to sue. Time to quit, so I guess you can stream more. I would stream more if I quit, but I would also edit a lot more as well, because I really enjoy doing that. I've been taking a little bit of time each day to kind of work on an edit for Spooky, and that's been kind of nice because then I don't like crunch myself on a weekend and just like sit here for hours not moving, trying to like crank something out and edit for a video. For a YouTube video. And it's been really nice. And I kept thinking like, man, if I could just do this, like if I could just spend all day, like 9 to 5, just working on just this, it'd be pretty great. It's still challenging. There's still things I run into that are frustrating. There's still things that I am like, oof, this kind of sucks. But like overall, the work is like pretty rewarding, which is nice. You know, he said it. I did not. Speaking of quitting, what's the best way to title an email to say I quit? Are you quitting already, Banj? Is this the other job? Are you quitting the mailman job? I would say, to whomst it mayest concernest. And then the body of the email is just middle fingers. I gleefully inform. I honestly, I think resignation as the actual title. As the subject line, I would say notice of resignation. Oh, you're stepping down from volunteering role at the Science Center. I get you. Notice of resignation or notice of something like that. I don't know. Just the body is nope, done. Gleefully inform me. I don't know. There's just freaking the fact that we need money in this world is like yuck, you know? And that it costs so much to live like a decent life and own a home and stuff like that. Like, that's the problem. I regret to inform you that I no longer have the free time to volunteer. Yeah, that definitely would be like the body. Hey, so what happened was... yeah. Yeah, I think, Lars, you volunteered quite a bit, right? So you probably have an idea what to say. You got to title it like a YouTuber apology retirement vid. We need to talk, ... You do a lot of volunteering, right? I mean, I guess when you can't. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope this email finds you unwell. It doesn't seem like it's like a bad thing that you're wanting to step down, though, right? I was about to say when, but well, I do. Yeah. We're all here like joke, and Lars is actually trying to help. Yeah. In an online space, that's valid, though. That's still valid. But I'm sure there's times that you've had to be like, hey, listen, I've enjoyed doing this. I've enjoyed working with you all. But like for whatever reason, I got to step back, you know? Yeah, it's not bad at all. So like, you don't want to go in it with a, you know, F you, see you later, that kind of thing. Okay, well, it's the internet. No space for seriousness here. Absolutely. Other than earlier today when we were, you know. Well, I think that's going to do it for me. I think I got to let you go. I have to let you go. I know it's hard to quit, but I got to let you go. What is that? Hold on. No, wrong one. Sorry. This is what I'm going to do to him. Oh, sheesh, that's loud. Hold, please.
Up here, George.
Where's the part?
Can't you see we don't want you anymore? Why can't you go back where you came from? Leave us alone!
That's too... Actually, that doesn't work. But he's sad. He doesn't want Harry to leave. He doesn't want Harry to leave. Oh, also... Dumbledore, right? Apparently we're still doing that. Apparently that's still happening. Thought he was looking for... No, it's not. Oh, somebody showed Sorty the clip, I guess. There's a lot of Steam games out there that you shouldn't be. Yeah. When you screaming Harry, I was just thinking Third Rock from the Sun. I remember that show. That was one of my late night guilty pleasure shows for a while. You know? The silliest movie, but God, I loved it as a kid. I don't know if I've ever seen the whole thing. I just know that scene. So Ursa told me not to look at it when it was on the Steam list of demos, but I Ursa, the secret here is, do you see me in that clip actually typing something? I didn't just like click on it because it was in there. Once you said it, I searched for it in Steam. And then I blamed Ursa for it. Trans rights, trans lives. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're talking about that new Harry Potter. I just don't think they need to do it, honestly. But yeah. So that's the real story, Ursa. I actually typed it in. And then I blamed you for it. But it was for the comedy. It was for the lulz. Nothing else. No other reason. All right, who's live on Twitch right now? Let's go see. Let's go see. I don't really have anybody live right now. Is anybody thinking about going live in the next few minutes, or I can just let you go? Now there's such a big brother to Ursa. It's great. It's true. It's true. Just gonna change my name to Scapegoat. Yeah. Yeah. I just, I don't know. Yeah. You know. It's also just a show that doesn't need to exist. Yeah, I agree. It's like, what? I don't know. I'd feel the same way if they were like, let's redo Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope. Let's remake it. I'd be like, why? Why? You know? Lars is resting for cake day, so tomorrow Lars will be streaming for 8 hours, so we'll definitely raid into you then. I guess I could just let you guys go if that's cool. Because I am over a little bit, so I should probably check in with work. Non-Disney make it ideas. I think that I would be fully against something like that. I'm generally pretty pro Disney Star Wars. I think that most of it is fine, other than Rise of Skywalker. Most of it has been pretty great. But I would probably put my foot down at like a remake of the originals. Yeah. New Hope is at least 50 years old and made when tech was way older. Yeah. Like, I just don't think it needs to. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, listen, I guess I'll just let you guys go if you're cool with that. I'll just let you go off into the ether, and we can come back together tomorrow morning. How's that sound? I think that sounds pretty good to me. And my kid's up anyway, so it's time. All right, everybody. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Wednesday, April 23rd, 2023. I will send the love to the fam. I will do that. And you guys be good, okay? I wish I had a cool sign off like Spooky, but I don't. I just have my another day, another dollar, another dime from Amazon Prime, but everybody seems to hate it. Did I say 2023? Oh God. Did I say 2023? 2025. Holy cow. I'm gonna with your whole chest you did. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna go. Have a great 2023. Let me know what's happening in 2025. 2023 is simpler time, almost, right? Kinda. Whew, old man? You're calling me an old man? You're right. You're right. Okay, I'm going now. It was smooth, too. I did the whole 2023. You said it like the calendar was wrong and you weren't. I had to double check. I said it. I don't even remember saying it so confidently either. Oh my gosh. I guess it was the 2-3, you know, the April 23rd. I guess that's why. This is why I can't do Sudoku, guys. All right. I'm going to go crawl into myself here. There's the boy. All right. Bye. Bye. Get out of here. You don't have to stay, but you have to leave. Go on. Get out of here. Go. Daddy. You can't stay here, yes, son? What's up? I'm late. He said, Daddy, you're late. Okay, bye. I'm really going now. Bye.